Hello and welcome from the Industry of Things World 2018 here in Berlin. I'm here with Dr. Hani Mustafa from University of Quebec. Hi Hani and welcome to the conference.
Thank you.
First of all, I would like to ask you to briefly introduce yourself, your background and your current role.
I work most of my career, almost very close to 35 years at Pratt & Whitney Canada, where I was responsible for all Pratt & Whitney Canada technology and collaboration program. Following that, in 2010, after I finished my career at Pratt & Whitney, since 2010, I have been professor and director of aerospace program at University of Quebec. At the same time, also, I am an industrial shareholder of Siemens Industry 4.0 Technology Integration Program, as well as Pratt & Whitney Canada Propulsion System Integration. Plus also I manage the Aerospace 4.0 program at the University of Quebec, which is the engineering school, is École Technologie Supérieure.
So you have been chairing the conference here at Industry of Things World 2018 for the past 2 days. Can you please share with me the most exciting insights you could take away from these 2 days here?
Number one here, this is a very exciting conference. I have been attending conferences on Industry 4.0 for the last 4 or 5 years. I found this conference is extremely good in terms of the variety of the topic, be it on the strategic and the tactical level. Talking about what the takeaway here, number one here, it's very clear here that we are over the hype in terms of Industry 4.0 and we are more or less into the implementation, execution, etc. here as far as the company. In addition to that, also all the issue about connectivity, all the issue about the new product, which is what we call the living product. This is one of the things also which I took away. Another important thing which came to the conference, which is the fact that there will not be affected very much on the manpower or the workforce. There will be reskilling of the workforce, but the workforce, contrary to lots of people what I've been saying, is going to reduce. On the contrary, there will be new opportunity as far as the workforce. Another also takeaway here, which is all the new technology about artificial intelligence, about IoT, about augmented reality, virtual reality, all of this has to be disseminated to the university, to the technical school in order to prepare the new generation of workforce.
From your own viewpoint, where do you see the biggest challenges with regards to Industry 4.0 that companies are facing today?
One of the challenges here, I guess, each company has to benchmark where it stands in terms of their digitization or transformation to Industry 4.0. As we say, one size fits all doesn't work here. So each company has to look exactly here what is their need. They have to map their processes and they have to use whatever technology is available. Like big OEM company here might need like a very totally comprehensive program for this transformation. Small SMEs, let's say here, might have to focus mainly on the manufacturing. Robotics, let's say. Maybe it's not going to be on a business value here for some company here. So each company will be different, as far as the challenge they will be facing. And there will be a slowly transition definitely for this Industry 4.0.
What do you think that organizations can do to be best prepared for all these technological advancements?
One thing which is very important, the company have to send more and more of their people for events like that, which is part of the awareness. The last few years, and exceptionally with this event here, which is excellent, I'm glad here to see over 700-800 participants. So company have to educate their people as far as what's coming. And so it has to start definitely top down from the executive, but also they have to encourage their workforce to attend event, to read more about that here, to get short courses here, so at least here, and to try to reskill themselves. So this is what I recommend for all companies.
If we have a look at the future, let's say within the coming 2 to 3 years, where do you see the industrial IoT space making the biggest impact, and which industries will be affected the most?
I guess the main thing here, as we know, Industry 4.0, it's affecting everything. It's not only the manufacturing sector, it's everything. The health sector, the banking sector, our social even life. But I guess the big benefit definitely will be for the manufacturing industry. When I say the manufacturing, the people who are machine, etc. The design organization are a little bit mature when it comes to digitization and it comes to simulation, integration, etc. here. But the manufacturing or the factory, the shops here, these are the people who will benefit a lot from the automation and connectivity between machine, between human and machine and product and so on.
What were your expectations from the conference so far?
I guess I would like to see, from the conference, in addition to the presentation and to the notes which I took, it would be nice from the conference to publish like what I call a white paper summarizing, highlighting all the event. I really enjoyed, looking at the students here who is like drawing all the different speakers. This is extremely, extremely innovative, So I wish this can be all collected and disseminated somehow, or put on the industry of Word, and the Internet of Things Word, website, etc. So a white paper or a summary of all the presentation will be extremely, extremely valuable for this event,
Well, thank you very much for your insights and your time, and have a great rest of the day here.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be with you.